Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They try to run it with the option. He gets loose. As the first down is still going. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. Inside the 40. Will not be brought down. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The receiver makes the catch. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Finds room at the 30. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll throw it now. And that catch is hauled in. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle now for the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one's broken up, incomplete, and time has expired in the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's second down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep down the middle. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Looking to scramble. There's contact on the throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag. Brings up 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Oh, what a grab! The gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. Oh, they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem with the PHC. The lead 14-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Bringing pressure. Moves out of the pocket. Nice grab. It's Williamson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Running out of time in the pocket. Powering through the defender. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The tight end has got it, and they've got him.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and field play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. Convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to scramble. He's got it near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Drops back to the shotgun, looking for an open man. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Dirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Moore. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Williamson. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick six going the other way.
Receiver in motion now. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback drops back.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Trying it onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And out comes the offense, set to take over here. They'll try the option play here. He's got room to run. He's in the clear.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7, a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking to scramble. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw again. He lets it go. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway on the red zone.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback.
Breaks into the open. First down and more. He's still running. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
You just don't see very many inside runs open up like that. Usually those are kind of your bread and butter plays where you're looking to get 4 to 6 yards. But hey, it doesn't hurt when you can bust out a big one through the A-gap.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense able to bring him down.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6, and man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage when he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Looking to scramble now. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to pull it down and run. He gets the first and still going. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the option play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finding space at the 20.
Well, Chris, you don't see this very often. Pitching it to a receiver on the option. And the defense had no idea that he was in play. Takes it to the house for a touchdown.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Well, now that we're in this second half, Chris, you're limited on how many possessions you can get to get back into this game, and I think they needed to get something to get them going. Now you steal back some momentum. Let's see what they can do with this.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. Crosses the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
2nd down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. A deep shot to the left side. Here's another interception. We're losing track. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. 1st down, looking to throw the football. QB to the tight end for a completion. Physical one, earns the 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A 1st down now at the 14. That was important to get some breathing room there. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Back-to-back deep shots. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Wide open downfield. You're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. He's running out of time here. Looking to the end zone. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
But it's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. On first and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So second and 10 after the previous play. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He escapes the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looking right, this one caught. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Pop over the middle. It's Williamson. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The offense sets up with a first and goal. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, he escapes. Looking to scramble.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? He's looking to throw. And he makes it into the end zone to cut this lead a little more. Ball carrier tackled there. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. He's hit as he throws it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Looking to throw it again. Moves left out of the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
He escapes the pocket. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. It's a quick grab. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench. The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
One last shot, incomplete, but they wrap up the victory. They cap off a tremendous season. They can call themselves champions of the American.